Hi, this is John with an updated video on how to have a baby in the Sims Freeplay for November 2017. Now, things are subject to change, but hopefully they'll stay similar to what you see before you. So I'm going to put a checklist on the screen so you can keep up to date with exactly how your progress is going. This will take you around 3 days in total to complete. You could probably do it a bit quicker if you use your life points, but I tried not to use them until absolutely necessary. So start off as per usual, select a sim and put him into the world, or her. I'm going to run through the tasks as they come up. So first part of the tutorial is just showing you the camera movement. Okay, so your first task is to buy a toilet. Select the cheapest one available, which is the free one, and away you go, first task done. Next task to use the toilet. And you're level 2 now, so you should have 1 life. Next you want to wash your hands in the sink, and then you're going to expand the room. Just expand it by a small amount to use the least amount of money. Next you want to add some flooring and some wallpaper, and that will level you up to level 3. Next task is to buy a lamp, and then to move an object once you've actually bought it. Next up, you're going to be asked to browse the clothes in the wardrobe. Just click on the wardrobe and select browse. You don't actually have to do anything here, you can just come straight back out. Okay, buy yourself a garden patch. This is free as well. Stick that down somewhere and then grow some free bell peppers. Once these have grown, you should then level up to level 4, which will give you an additional life point, which will bring your total life points to 3. You'll then be asked to claim your daily reward. If you click on the mailbox, claim your reward. Now you'll be told to collect your revenue on a town map. Click on the icon in the bottom right, and then build yourself a workplace, the fire station. Click to give your sim a job at the fire station. You'll be asked to create a new sim. Create one as you see fit. Once you're happy, inspire them by using a cupcake. Now place a clock from your inventory. Open the sim tracker and then you'll be level 5. You should have 4 life points. Click to call a sim over and then switch to the sim, and then you'll be asked to be funny to the sim, so go across and tell a few jokes. What you'll then need to do is build the park, so go back to the town map, click on the park and build it. Okay, it only takes 4 minutes, so it's quite quick. Level 6 with 5 life points. Next you'll want to visit the mystery box shop. Have a look through here. You'll get yourself a life point, which will bring your total to 6 life points. Open the mystery box. Takes a while. And then your next task will be to watch Sim Chef on TV. This only takes 3 minutes. Now, whilst you're doing this, you could use your other sim to do your weekly task, which is being on call to tech support. This does take 6 hours, which is why I said to use the secondary sim, by which time you should see that your other sim has finished watching TV and it's time to buy a stove. Pop the cheapest one you can find, which is $350 or simoleons, into the kitchen, place it somewhere nice, and then you'll be asked to cook bacon and eggs. Cooking time is 10 minutes. It's quite a long time really. You do expect the eggs to be a bit dry by then, but still. Once that's done, you can unlock some cooking utensils. Now, at any time you're in the town map, you should be able to watch adverts. This will get you money and some XP, so if you're waiting for a task to complete, just watch a few adverts and get some free money. Next up, go and wash the dishes. Once that's complete, you'll want your sim to search the bookshelf. Now this takes 2 hours 42 minutes or 2 life points to skip, but I just left it overnight. Okay, so once you've got the townhouse building, next task is to buy a toaster. That costs 750 simoleons. Place that down, and then you will want to cook cheese and tomato on toast. Just placing down a few patches here to earn a bit more money. Once that's complete, it's time to eat the cheese and tomato on toast. Now that takes 10 minutes. And then you'll ask your sim to rest their eyes on the couch. Once you become good friends, you can then start being romantic to each other, so keep being romantic until you become best friends, and then a budding romance. You'll then have time to complete the Love is in the Air task, which should get you on your way to getting married. So first step is to have 2 sims watch a movie. That takes 1 hour 45 minutes. You'll be asked to do a quick rinse in the shower. You can use any sim for this, it doesn't have to be the 2 that you're making into a budding romance. The next task should probably complete by itself. That's getting 2 sims in the same house, which will probably already be the case. You'll also be asked to then form a dating relationship, so keep on being romantic with each other until that relationship has been formed. This is an easy one, just have 2 sims being romantic to each other. Next up, you'll want to make an espresso in the coffee machine. Doesn't take too long. Again, you can use any sim for this. Next up is flirt with another sim. So get your 2 sims, which you've already started the romantic relationship with, and start flirting. Send a sim home, just click on one of your sims, probably the guy in this case, as you can see, and get rid of him. And then it'll ask you to have a catnap. And that should bring you up to level 8. Okay, now bring another sim into the same house. If you haven't already, then you have 2 in the same house, and you'll be asked to be romantic to another sim. Whilst this is happening, you can use your spare sim and visit another sim's town, which it will ask you to do. Again, you'll get a bit more experience and money. Well, I left the game for a couple of days. I was quite busy at work, so I actually failed the Love in the Air quest. Allowed me to carry on, however, so you can actually continue and still get married. Let's just clear up this urine first before we be romantic. It's not very romantic having urine lying around, is it? There we are. Okay, so we're now partners, which is great. Now it's time to woohoo. We all know what this means. You'd think they'd probably go into the bedroom, but obviously not in this case. I suppose they have only got a single bed, which is a bit unfair. Okay, once that's complete, quick 5 minutes that was, you want to buy 2 roses. Now go into the shop, find the roses under the trees, plants and flowers section, place them down wherever you like. One in the bedroom here, one in here in the living room. And that's completed, and now it's time to get engaged. You'll get a free eternity ring. So now you can propose marriage and get engaged. I'm just going to do it in the bedroom, it's slightly more scenic in there. It's not romantic. Okay, there we are, engaged. Next up, because you're so vain, you'll want to spend 4.5 hours on the phone telling people that you've just got engaged, so get that started. You can use 4 life points to skip this. I did because I couldn't be bothered to wait. And then you'll be asked to move the 2 Sims in together. Next task will be to have 3 Sims in a house, so invite your other Sim over. Don't do what I did here and invite my 3rd Sim to be romantic, especially in front of my partner. Probably not a good idea, let's just put them in the shower. And again, I accidentally clicked it and had to cancel and send him home because he was getting in the way. Okay. So keep getting romantic. Woohoo as much as you like. So now you should see the option to get married. Click on there. It's a very quick wedding. And away we go. So now you will be given 2 days to have a baby. First step is to be nice to a Sim, which is quite simple. Now you'll be asked to expand or create a room, expand the kitchen, that's the smallest, and then spend 450 simoleons on wallpaper and flooring. So just select some which you think will be nice. Yeah, that's a bit ugly. There's a nice pink one for the kitchen, lovely. And maybe get a new carpet. Next up, you'll be asked to read the Better Farms and Cradles magazine. This requires 600 simoleons for the magazine pile, which you can buy from the store. Just find it and pop them down on the table somewhere and have a read. It only takes about 9 minutes. Once that's done, you'll be asked to have a double shot of coffee. Head over to your coffee machine, make a double shot, and then you'll be asked to watch Dr. Cox on TV. That takes 18 minutes. Now you'll be asked to build the children's store. Now this does require the 4th Sim, so what you want to do, you don't need to build a new house because you probably haven't got enough money. So click on the greenhouse, one of your original houses, and you'll be able to add a new Sim. Add one in as appropriate, and then you'll be able to build the children's store. Make your new Sim clean up any urine that's lying around in the garden, and away we go. The store takes 1 hour and 15 minutes for 1 life point to complete, so I just used up a life point here. And now we get the option to buy a crib. That will go into your inventory, so now you can place it in the house. Let's put the lights on here, okay. Make it look nice in this corner here. Make it face the right way, there we go. Okay, so now we can click to add a baby. Let's get them both in here so they can see it happen. Takes 1 day to complete. Now you won't have enough life points to skip this, so you either have to pay some money or just wait 24 hours. So with the beauty of video editing, here is 24 hours later, and I'll slow down the video for the last part of it so you can see the baby. You can see the options you have, and you can see my Sims playing with the baby and having fun. You can see there's a lot of customization in this version compared to the previous version of the Sims Freeplay. Hairstyles, clothes, eyes, hair, it's all here. The baby does indeed look a lot nicer than the previous version of the Sims Freeplay, which did look slightly demonic. Choose a nice name for your baby. This little girl I'm going to call Veruca. There we are. And you can see my Sims are having a lovely time interacting with her. Once you've had the baby, you do unlock a few more items related to the nursery. One of them being wallpaper and carpet, which to me look quite hideous, so I didn't bother with that. Carpet is okay, but that costs 3,000. So what I bought instead was this lovely night light. It's 2 life points. It is automatic, so it turns on and off during the day and night. And for 2,500 simoleons you get a lovely mobile, which you can stick above the baby's bed, and it gives the baby something nice to look at. There we have it then. A short 30-minute video on how to have a baby in the Sims Freeplay. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You may have skipped forward a bit to see the baby actually being born, which is fine. In the description below I've put all the steps required in text form so you can quickly skip through and have a look and see as well. If you have any comments, questions or queries, leave them down below and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you would like and subscribe to my channel, that'd be much appreciated. So hopefully you enjoyed the video and I'll see you again in the next one.